Hi, I'm Bill MacPhee, CEO of MacPhee Media Inc., your partner in mental wellness. Welcome to today's video blog. Today I had a question from Dan, and Dan asked, he said, what do you think about the name of schizophrenia? Should it be changed to something else, or should we be labeled? And Dan, thank you for that question. I get that called, or I get that asked quite a bit. And first of all, I want to just make clear that no two individuals are ever alike as far as exactly the same whether we are dealing with schizophrenia or depression or bipolar rather. Everything is a little bit different with everybody. However, there is a certain symptoms or commonality between the symptoms and what we're going through, our pain and our experiences with these illnesses are a common thread. Like for example, with schizophrenia, many times paranoia is very common. Well, not everybody is going to have the same delusions or the same thinking or going on with the paranoia, same circumstances. But if there's paranoia there, then it's a classic symptom. There's a symptom. So in saying that, I know that a lot of people who get diagnosed with, say, schizophrenia or bipolar depression, many times throughout the years, that diagnosis may be changed because there was not a correct diagnosis from the beginning. But it's very difficult to know what to know the different illnesses and the fine line between a lot of the mental illnesses. Now, getting back to your question, then, regarding the name change, you know, my biggest thing about name changes and what things are called is that I look at schizophrenia as my enemy. I look at depression as my enemy. And what do we want to do when we are at war, and we are at war? You look at your enemy and you say, well, what do they have? What kind of nuclear power do they have? What kind of navy do they have? What kind of air force? What kind of infantry? All this, and that's education about our enemy. If I don't have a name to what's going on with me, with my symptoms, then how am I going to know what to even call it or how to even fight it? So therefore, I think that when we're talking about different names and naming things, it's more important to really realize that you look at the illness as your enemy and try to figure out all the possibilities of how you can fight your enemy to win this battle of recovery. So therefore, I'm okay with people uh, saying I suffer from schizophrenia or I suffer from depression or from bipolar, because if we don't have a name for these symptoms and how we're acting, how do we even know how to fight it? If we don't know our enemy and our enemy's um, you know resources, then how are we ever going to fight it in a battle? So that's my kind of take on it. The other thing is that, a lot of people get hung up on the name schizophrenia and things like that. But you know what? It really doesn't matter. There's bigger fish to fry than what something is called, in my opinion. I mean, we have so much homelessness, we have so much poverty, we have so much, other things to deal with mental wellness than just dealing and talking about names. So that's kind of my theory or philosophy or thoughts on the matter. And Dan, I want to thank you for the question. And if you have a question for me, just email me at bmcphee@magpiemags.com or go to mentalwellnesstoday.com. Thank you and have a great day. And we want to be your partner in mental wellness. Thank you.